Yes, of course, I'm concerned, not just as a woman, but as a Ghanaian citizen, because these are constitutional issues that affect all of us. I would have wished that she had respected the constitutional procedures or the procedures that emanate from Article 146 that have been put together, and respected the fact that these proceedings are supposed to be held in camera. And so I don't really understand, although I hear her reasons, and if they are true, of course, we will all be concerned about them, but we are only hearing from her side at the moment. And it's the whole point not to put these issues in front of these eminent people who, when you look at the panel, there are some very eminent people there, people who understand presenting your case, looking at the facts, looking at the issues, and then making decisions based on what is presented before them. So would it not have been better for her to, as someone who is a Chief Justice of this nation, to respect the Constitution and actually wait and let the hearing go through and then talk to us if she felt the need to talk to us? I mean, you said we'll examine it in detail, but my initial reaction is no, I don't think she should have gone to that extent. Something, look, no one is bigger than the Constitution, okay? We are all subjected to it, from the president all the way down to you and I. And it doesn't mean that it's perfect, but we cannot chop and change it as we wish or when we don't like something. This is not the first time Article 146 has been invoked. Okay, we've seen it being used against Charlotte Osei, Loretta Lamptey, and some Superior Court justices. So we are aware of how it works. I'm not saying the process is perfect, but this is what we have at the moment until we change it. Okay, and it is the first time it's used against the CJ to this extent. I mean, we have the Bright Akwete petition under President Kufuor, but it didn't, because of the legality of it, because the legality was questioned by Ajay, it did not proceed because the Supreme Court agreed with Mr. Ajay that it was illegal. So this is the first time we've gotten this far with a Chief Justice. And as I said, for me, all these matters will come before the committee and they will give due consideration and make a decision accordingly.
She's not getting justice before the committee. That's all she's saying. She says every step of the way, every rule that she knows in justice delivery is being broken in this committee. You say she should submit herself to it and then in the end complain? Something, we've never had Article 146 hearings done publicly. So why now? Look, Daniel Ofori, for example, if I just go through some of the specifics of what she has been saying. Under Ghanaian law, there are decided cases that Daniel Ofori as a party to the action is not obliged to testify, is he? I mean, there are lawyers in this room. He's not obliged to testify. And as far as I know, and I'm happy to be corrected if I'm wrong, no one else has been allowed to bring their spouse into these hearings. If that is not the case, then let me know. But as far as I know, so far, with the Article 146 hearings that we've had, spouses have not been allowed in.